I want to understand how you generate revenue. Is it okay to get this information for free, or do I have to pay $50 and then maybe get an affiliate link and get other people to also join so I can make a 10% cut off?
So he's implying, okay,
of them also joining Hustlers University.
Okay, so as you can see, he's triggered, and now he's trying to insinuate that the only way you make money from Hustlers University is through an affiliate link. But in fact, there are 18 wealth creation methods, and what you can verify on the internet, as well as what Andrew Tate has already said, is that only 6,000 out of the 110,000 students in Hustlers University are making money through the affiliate program, and everyone else, meaning the 104,000 people, are not making money through that. So the insinuation is invalid and incoherent, and he has embarrassed himself once again. This is how we see that he is like slowly encroaching on like disintegration and like running away in shambles. Which eventually, I mean, who knows if he would have run away? He ended up getting kicked out. Like he got booted off the stream for like ruining like the vibe, the integrity of the conversation. It just gets better. Watch this.
All right, so let's move on because this dude he's lame, my friends. Let's get this.
Yeah, Hasan, I appreciate you coming on. We're gonna bring in another guest now.
All right, peace, boys. Have fun.
Thank you for coming
Andrew,
on.
I'm always open to talk to you, my friend, if you'd like to.
Dude, it's so crazy.
Thank you, my friend.
And now he's trying to like get him to go on his stream or whatever. What the fuck? Yo, after making that much of a fool of himself, there's no way. Wait,
All right,
there's no way.
let's move on because this dude he's lame. Let's
Dude,
get
he literally
Hasan,
got
I appreciate you coming on. We're gonna bring in another guest now.
All right, peace, boys. Have fun.
Thank you for coming
Andrew,
on.
I'm always open to talk to you, my friend, if you'd like to.
We'll have another conversation.
Thank you, my friend.
Have a good night. Thank you for coming.
Oh my god. Yo, that's so fucking crazy. Dude, there's no way. Bro, that's so embarrassing. Oh, that's so embarrassing. That's gonna be there forever too. Yo, he tried to school Andrew. He tried to go on to school Andrew and just got destroyed. Bro, okay. Alright, so I'm going to try to react to this like poor, resentful guy with a sense of like levity and humor because it's so like disgusting and despicable. This clip chronologically precedes the other video that I just reacted to. I assume by like a day, maybe a few days or something. Okay, here we go. So here's I'm gonna go back to when Hasan joins the call. So this guy's a socialist, far left extremist. Like said that America deserved 9/11, hates the police, like has said like insane things on his stream, and that's all unsurprising when you essentially realize he is a part of the far left like identity wielding group that just declares like superiority on anyone that doesn't agree with them no matter what. So yeah, that's like the background for that. There's more background, but we'll see it all manifested here, and I just reacted to it in the previous videos.
Rather than make arguments around our... Wait, let me finish. Come on.
I understand what you're saying. You're just...
But this is precisely why we do that.
We've learned the same point like 5 times here.
Everyone's saying kick you. You're long-winded the point. You're saying that the empirical evidence is saying X, so it doesn't matter.
This is where it starts.
My personal experiences. That's fine. My point is, let me change it. Let's say that the empirical evidence says that a pit bull is more likely to bite you than a Dalmatian. But in your life experience, every time you went near a Dalmatian, it bit you, and a pit bull never did. Are you going to go up to a Dalmatian?
Yeah, he's belaboring a point that no one's arguing, so that's why he's sort of just holding the conversation hostage, and that's not how dialogue works. That's why people want to kick him out, and rather than fixing that and confronting that error and failing, he chooses to operate like a petulant child and pretend that he is somehow above the process of dialogue, pretend that he is above the people in this stream, even though in no way he is. So that's why this is interesting, because you could ask yourself, why would someone behave that way? And only a sick and unhappy person does that. Only sick and unhappy person does that. So let's continue. There's not that much more. Yeah, I think they kick him out. They kick him out in like 10 minutes. So to be clear, because I'm just going to correct everything that he does that is an error. Pretending to engage in a serious conversation and then stepping into a persona that is existing just to mock your opponent is not only intellectually dishonest, but it is immoral. And that is partially why you can see why he's like degrading the conversation so heavily, and people are picking up on this. This is the beginning of the immense like disrespect, and it's not just disrespect aimed at Andrew, although it's sort of he thinks it's aimed at Andrew. It's actually disrespect towards the concept of collaborating in dialogue to create a higher truth. Because he's not here to engage in dialogue. He's not here to actually engage in debate. That's why he's monologuing, saying the same thing over and over and over again.
Or the parking gets difficult, they usually ask the man to drive themselves. I know many women who do that. They're not offended by my assumption. I know loads of women who go, oh, I don't want to park, you park it. Loads. There's not a bad thing about it. Who gives a shit, right? It's not even a big deal. You've come on here deciding you really want to stick up for the chicks, and maybe, you know, one of them will drive over to your house. It's cool. We've got better things to talk about.
Look, let's be real. I don't think I need to be a male feminist to be able to attract women, okay?
Dude, I am somewhat, like, I won't say relieved, but I wasn't sure this guy liked women, if I'm being honest. I'm just being honest. I mean, the necklaces, the bracelets, like, so it's not a given. It's not just a given, okay?
Having said that, that was a funny implication. Having said that, you are failing to
A funnier implication is that you may not like women. Oh my God.
recognize what I am trying to say.
I
I've
understand.
walked you through these steps
Full
slowly
evidence.
but surely.
Right.
The thing is, the Dalmatian.
So that's condescending and dishonest. So that's just degrading to the conversation and embarrassing. So, yeah, we can see the spiraling starting to start. He's spiraling at this point.
Exam appropriate debate.
Good. So now you're saying the thing I just said. I have my own biases, my personal experiences, and I say them. Some people disagree and some people agree, and I don't care. You've now come along. I have my own bias.
You're still wrong, though, because I'm not operating on biases when I talk about women driving. I'm talking about the empirical evidence. I might have personally thought women are worse at driving than men as well. But once you arrive at, once you look at the evidence and you realize that said evidence suggests something else, right?
We went over the same point like 5 times. We're just gonna
I know, but it's just weird because I can't I can't break through Andrew's.
I understand your point. You're saying that even if I thought
Exactly, everyone understands he's belaboring something that everyone like already agrees with, and the fact is that he's doing it to hijack the conversation. Because if the conversation goes in a meaningful direction, then it's already well, it'll be actually less embarrassing for him than if he's doing this, but he doesn't realize that.
Losing the girl.
No, exactly. I want to talk to her. He's saying even if I thought women were worse drivers, I've seen empirical evidence, and I'm so smart that I ignore my own eyes and ears and believe what the internet tells me. That's what he's come along and said.
Not what I'm asking you to do, my friend.
I'm sure you're double vaccinated. It all makes sense to me now. You believe what you're told to believe. You don't believe your own eyes. You don't believe your own ears. And that's what you're going to sit here and talk about empirical evidence that you found on Google. Cool. If you believe everything that's on Google, that is your prerogative, my friend. And if you think that makes you sound smart in the modern world after the 3 years you've just been through, to say that I read a piece of paper that tells me to believe X, so I believe X, and I ignore my own personal experiences, and you think that makes you sound...
I'm not asking you to ignore your own personal experiences. I'm simply asking you to look at data.
So let's change the subject because you've just proven your point completely.
Okay, Andrew, do you believe... Well, you didn't really prove anything, but it's cool.
You guys just disagree
do you
on
believe the Earth is flat, or do you believe the Earth is spherical, round?
Dude, that's such a disingenuous question, and the reason he's asking it, well, the reason anyone would obviously ask that question is to call the other person stupid and like out of touch with reality. So he's attempting to claim the moral and intellectual high ground with a dirty trick, but of course that doesn't work. And I'm really glad that the people in this call aren't like ideologically possessed in the extreme. I don't know these people, but I'm glad they're not ideologically possessed in the extreme to go along with it. They're like, yo, what? Like, that's crazy. You'll see what I'm saying.
Sometimes you can't take the heat, so you gotta get out of the kitchen a little bit.
This is where the ad hominem attacks begin.
Andrew, do you believe the Earth is flat or round, spherical, globe?
Round. I would probably
You believe
guess
it's round, right? But when you walk outside, it feels like it's flat.
brother, and I respect...
It looks flat, it feels flat, but you believe it's round. Why do you believe the Earth is round?
Because I have personal experience that would prove to me that the Earth is round.
Oh, you have personal experience. What happened? Did you go up to the fucking moon?
Well,
Is that how you
correct.
figured it out?
Exactly. I flew up into space, and I looked down on Earth.
He's belaboring the point, and so now they're all basically mocking him.
And I saw...
They're all mocking Hasan because it's just so embarrassing now. It's so embarrassing.
a big circle.
That's crazy.
Down there.
You don't have to. Hey, listen. You don't have to concede on that point. But I think you and I both understand the importance of scientific.
Who's coming?
The importance of empirical evidence in that one, right? Or you know,
doing all our fun. And I saw
science.
it there, and I thought, wow, this guy, wow, okay, he's going to ruin the stream. We had a hot chick. Now you're here.
Did you?
Oh.
Is that what you thought?
Just chill out. Like I don't want to argue about.
Wait, so what's up? Is it a little bit more difficult when I'm not like the traditional like SJW looking person? Is that why it feels like the stream is a little bit more ruined?
No, it's not difficult. As a professional, I'll tell you the conversation we just had.
Okay, that's I wasn't anticipating that, and I forgot he said that. I think the reason that's noteworthy is because that's a look into like some sort of like fantasy that he's like created in his mind, because no one said that besides him. Like no one even suggested that. Like at this point, he's just been saying the same thing over and over again, and it hasn't contradicted anything that anyone else has been saying, and he's still saying it. And now that Andrew's like, okay, move on. You're making this show worse. You're making the stream worse. And this other guy said that too. These other people have said that. It's like there's no reason to say like, oh, so you don't like me because I don't look like the typical SJW. So maybe this guy's like a hero complex about like not like he's the true representation of the SJWs or something. I don't know. It's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, dude, you've been kicked in the face and stuff. Like I'm sure you can handle little old me.
Exactly. So I'll tell you as a professional the conversation we just had. I said I am biased and I don't believe women can drive. That's my personal experience. I don't care if anyone agrees.
Just to recap, you came along one more time.
Don't interrupt me. You came along and said, no, that's not true because of the evidence.
You see, like the petulant laugh of a child. That instantly betrays his position like that. Because it demonstrates that he's not here for serious reasons. He's an unserious person and he's an intellectual lightweight. And this is now apparent to everybody.
I came and said, I don't care about the evidence, of my personal experience. You said, I also have personal experiences and we're all biased. I agreed. Then you said, even if I had personal experiences that said X, I would ignore them because the internet told me to believe Y. I believe what I am told.
That's not what I said.
Then
I said that regardless of my own personal biases that I might have, evidence is still more important than my personal biases.
When you guys are all talking at once,
and it's boring, and you've lost, and it's boring. So let's just move on to the next subject because it's one.
Is that what happens? You just say I'm boring and I lost, and then you win. Is that what it is?
Do a poll on the chat, and if you won, then we'll continue to talk it. But I'm sure you've lost, and it's boring, and it's one.
Do you want to leave the conversation that desperately, Andrew? It seems like you're running away a little bit.
We're just going in a never-ending circle. Like we can move
on from that. We can move on from the.
Well, see, he's the one keeping it from moving on. It's so embarrassing.
The importance of science and Andrew's personal biases. Andrew, can you tell me?
No, there's no evidence for that. You just randomly said that because you have no way of grandstanding the conversation now that you've been called out on your immorality.
A little bit about the Hustlers University, whatever that is, not in a promotional capacity.
So now he's super triggered, and we're going to see like the turned up version of what this guy looks like triggered.
I know that like you're doing the rounds on Twitch, and I know that that's probably giving you a big boost, but I want to understand, because you are a businessman, I want to understand how you generate revenue. Is it okay to get this information for free, or do I have to pay $50 and then maybe get an affiliate link and get other people to also join so I can make a 10% cut off?
So he's implying,
of them also joining Hustlers University.
Okay, so as you can see, he's triggered, and now he's trying to insinuate that the only way you make money from Hustlers University is through an affiliate link. But in fact, there are 18 wealth creation methods, and what you can verify on the internet, as well as what Andrew Tate has already said, is that only 6,000 out of the 110,000 students in Hustlers University are making money through the affiliate program, and everyone else, meaning the 104,000 people, are not making money through that. So the insinuation is invalid and incoherent, and he has embarrassed himself once again. This is how we see that he is like slowly encroaching on like disintegration and like running away in shambles. Which eventually, I mean, who knows if he would have run away? He ended up getting kicked out. Like he got booted off the stream for like ruining like the vibe, the integrity of the conversation. It just gets better. Watch this.
You can find everything on the website, and you can join if you want more information. That's fine.
But you don't want to share this information for free right now. You don't want to educate me on that.
I don't want to sit here and spend the next hour you trying to accuse me of some bullshit.
I'm not. I'm here to learn. Andrew, you are a brilliant mind.
I'm sure
maybe a little rattled from the numerous concussions, but brilliant nonetheless. So I want to hear.
See, like he's so resentful. He's so angry.
More about your business strategy, if possible.
It's actually quite interesting that people who are too scared to get in the ring try and make fun of people who have bravery to try and make fun of them. Saying,
I do think it's very brave. I do think it's very brave.
All right, so let's not detract.
These other guys aren't enjoying this either. They're like, yo, why is this guy like trying to malign his character right now.
Back the bravery of men who do things you're afraid to do. That's the first thing. The second thing.
No. You are absolutely incredibly brave. You still might have CTE, but you are incredibly brave. I appreciate it.
I mean, whatever. It's fine. The point I'm trying to make is, I know you want to sit here and talk about hate you and try and break it down, and you've prepared.
Like, this guy is a child. When is he going to grow up? Like he's smiling like he's 6 years old after, like, oh, haha, I said the guy got hit in the head, haha. That's a valid point in a debate, right? Haha, like, I'm not making an ass of myself.
A bunch of notes, etc., etc.
I have no notes whatsoever. I'm a dumbass. I don't know anything I'm talking about. I'm simply here to learn from you.
Can we stop with the sarcastic shit and just have an actual conversation?
There we go. Exactly what I was saying.
No, I'm literally. But that's.
Bro,
the
you're
truth.
being so sarcastic though. Like, why are you being so sarcastic?
And condescending, which he was about to say.
Like, let's just have
I'm
a
not.
conversation.
I'm literally.
Bro, you just said like
come
10
on,
things that were sarcastic.
Come on. I'm asking questions.
Yeah, but you're
Hasan,
being sarcastic. Like, listen.
Hasan, please. It's pretty clear that I was the better Hasan. So
Yeah, that's agreed. I agree with that one. That's
if you could just get out the call, maybe it would fix the stream.
I think so. It's boring, man.
If you guys would like me to leave the call, I can do that. I don't
Hey,
want to be. I don't want to be
I gotta
rude.
get back to work.
I do not want to be rude, boys. You know.
Well, you already are being rude, so you do want to be rude. So that's more sarcasm. And it's just intellectually dishonest. Now remember, he lost completely and made a fool of himself. He's humiliated himself. He's embarrassed himself. And he's starting to pick up on the fact that people are no longer giving him membership to a group that is inherently more virtuous than everyone else. So that's triggering. It's like a shock. It's like cold water. And now he's struggling. So just watch how this ends.
Oh, this is your stream.
It's like 4 more minutes.
Andrew, I'd love to talk to you in more detail if you'd like to. I hope that one day you can educate me on your revenue strategies.
It's so cringe.
I mean, it does look a little bad though if you feel as though I should leave the call because you feel like I'm overpowering you a little bit.
You should stay on the call, but I think you should be more socially aware.
Yeah, it's
and
like-
understand. Oh no,
Is that a bad question?
Bro,
Do you
no.
not educate thousands of young men about your business strategies? I want to know more.
Okay, I want you to be more socially aware and understand that since you've joined the stream, everyone's begging for you to leave. The vibe's down. It's boring. It's late at night for me.
Yeah.
I came here to have fun. You're being boring. No one thinks you're cool. No one thinks you're intelligent. No one thinks you're funny. And you need
I
to
don't think I'm cool or intelligent. I just have questions and you're not answering them for some reason.
No, I don't have to
Why
answer
are we
your-
derailing?
I don't have to answer your questions. You're not the police. I don't have to answer you anything.
No, not at all. No, I am not the UK police nor the Romanian one. I'm
Correct.
simply asking you questions about your business strategy, which you
Told you the
literally educate people on. I just want to know how you how you do growth and revenue. Why can't I be a hustler? I want to be a hustler like you.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be a top G, a
Cool.
top bloke, a proper
Cool.
bloke.
Right.
They're going to call him out again.
You can find out more on the website. I would like the stream to get fun again. If you want to discuss this, we
You
discuss
don't
it.
think your educational content is fun for people to consume?
I think everyone's saying kick him. Read the chat. Have you guys read the chat on your stream?
I have the chat closed.
You want me to leave that bad? I'll. If
Read
you
it
want me to leave that bad, I'll leave.
You're just being. I mean, listen. I'm just a messenger, but you're just kind of like being sarcastic, making shit.
I'm not. I'm literally not. I promise. I
Don't even
swear
tell
to
me
Allah
that what
that I
you were
want to
just
know.
saying wasn't sarcastic. Don't even. You can't even convince me that you were not trying to be
None of
sarcastic.
what I have mentioned is sarcastic. I
So
truly
what you
would like
said
to know
earlier
more.
wasn't sarcastic.
85% kick. 85%. No one thinks you're funny or interesting or witty. Your little comebacks, no one's interested in them. You haven't won anything. HQ has got an
It's
affiliate
okay. It's
program.
okay, Andrew. If you want, we can have a conversation again.
So answer me questions. Like that's the type of shit you'd hear when you were 10. Like, this poor guy. Does he not have self-respect? Like, this is so embarrassing. And this is like just an outgrowth of what would happen if XQC was like way more like far left and emotionally unstable. Like, this is pretty funny. And it's all because Andrew Tate is a manifestation of everything that the radical feminist liberal person who pushes equity and diversity and radical inclusivity and like all the far left extreme stuff. This is an example of what they like oppose in one single person. Andrew Tate is what all those people oppose in a single person, and it's too much for them. It's clearly too much for this guy. It's too much for most of them, and that's kind of what's propelled Andrew to like such extreme heights. Why he's talking with Aiden Ross, like that's the reason. It's funny, but it's also cringe. You know what I mean?
Brave enough.
HU has an affiliate program for some people if they want to affiliate, like everything else in the world. We have over 100,000 students making more than they invest.
Exactly. Like so many other programs all have affiliate links. Does that make them like, oh my god, Robin Hood, a fucking multi-billion-dollar brokerage, is like has an affiliate system, so that if you refer someone to Robinhood and they join with your link, you get like a $5 stock. Does that mean Robinhood is a scam? Yo, a multi-billion-dollar company, dude. See how like stupid and shallow their ideas are. Like they just fall over like a house of cards the minute you like push a little bit of reason onto them, just a tiny bit of reason, they just like completely crumple. It's such a disaster.
You're a brokey, nobody gives a shit what you think anyway. You've ruined the stream, everyone wants you out of it, so either change tune and get with the program and be fun, or keep sitting here and talking sarcastic and really slowly and repeating yourself and talking about how you only believe what you see on the internet.
Dude, he's owning him right now, bro. Oh my god, this is so funny. Listen to this. Dude, he's not smiling so much. He's literally, he's fidgeting, and he's like getting owned with honestly, it's just accountability.
You've ruined the stream, everyone wants you out of it, so either change tune and get with the program and be fun, or keep sitting here and talking sarcastic and really slowly and repeating yourself and talking about how you only believe what you see on the internet, because no one really gives a fuck, and it's boring. So let's move on to something fun. Let's get the tempo up. I've just told you I hate you. We do have an affiliate program. You can find out more on CobraTape.com.
Yeah.
What else do you want?
No, it is. So
he's handled this so masterfully. Wow. So well done.
Okay, so it is a multi-level marketing scheme. Got it. I just wanted to figure out if it was.
So is Netflix also? So is Robinhood also? It means nothing, of course. Just accusations trying to malign his character. In true desperation. Yeah.
Truly a pyramid scheme. It would be inappropriate of me to assume that it's a pyramid scheme without having you explain it in such terms. But thank you.
He's making
all right. Whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm game.
You're welcome to affiliate anytime you like, friend. It's no problem. All right, so let's move on because this dude he's lame, my friends. Let's get this.
Yeah, Hasan, I appreciate you coming on. We're gonna bring in another guest though.
All right, peace, boys. Have fun.
Thank you for coming
Andrew,
on.
I'm always open to talk to you, my friend, if you'd like to.
Dude, it's so crazy.
Thank you, my friend.
And now he's trying to like get him to go on his stream or whatever. What the fuck? Yo, after making that much of a fool of himself, there's no way. Wait,
all right,
there's no way.
Let's move on because this dude he's lame. Let's
Dude,
get
he literally got
I appreciate you coming on. We're gonna bring in another guest though.
All right, peace, boys. Have fun.
Thank you for coming
Andrew,
on.
I'm always open to talk to you, my friend, if you'd like to.
We'll have another conversation.
Thank you, my friend.
Have a good night. Thank you for coming.
Oh my god. Yo, that's so fucking crazy. Dude, there's no way. Bro, that's so embarrassing. Oh, that's so embarrassing. That's gonna be there forever too. Yo, he tried to school Andrew. He tried to go on to school Andrew and just got destroyed. Bro, like I was thinking like earlier this morning, and before I'd even seen this video, I was like, yo, what would be the best way to deal with somebody like maligning character just like out of thin air because they're resentful? I was thinking along these lines, and I was like, the best way is just to remain like casual with an air of levity, and like there's nothing that they can do because they just end up looking like the fools. That was something. God, that's so fucked, dude. And he literally called him out, being like, "You're not funny. The chat wants you gone. 85% of the chat wants you gone. You were just repeating yourself. You're talking slowly. You're not making any sense. You're making a fool of yourself." Like he literally just listed all of the things that he was doing wrong. He's like, "You made the girl leave." Like, bro, dude, this is what people need to do more often. This is what people need to like do more often, because it's not to shame people. It's to glorify reality. That's what it's doing. When you glorify reality, you immediately solve all sorts of peripheral problems that would otherwise, be corrupting everything subtly. You know what I mean? So when someone is just like being absurd, the best thing that you can do, and it's you could think of it sort of like a therapeutic or medicine for like a mind virus or a disease, is just call it out forthrightly, be forthright, stand in congruence with objective reality, and nothing can make you bend if you truly do that. Now, you can't align yourself with objective reality. It's possible, and you can withstand any storm and make the world a better place as a result. So, guys, like, this is super fun and entertaining for me. I'm not gonna remember all the things that I like should say at the end of the video, but like, subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. Like, I care about truth, and I want to understand the world, and I want to make the world a better place. And I believe that truth will save the world. So, that's not a surface level statement. That's about as deep as it goes. So I appreciate it, and thanks for watching if you made it this far, and hit subscribe. That'll help. And this journey is going to be incredible.